get going.
Oh, Reen!
Morning, Elliot.
Good morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Sure. It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
I think so. I'm not sensing anyone else on this floor, at least. Gaius in particular is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
Oh, okay then. He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
It's been over a week and this bitch is still fed up.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning! Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late. Hey, wait for me, Lisa. We'll see you in class.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long. She knows it was...
The
Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding. She's not even giving me a chance to apologize to her.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually. Class 7's got enough tension as it is, with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats. So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
I'll certainly do what I can, whatever that may be.
These past 2 weeks have really flown by, haven't they? It's funny, I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that.
You too, huh? I wish I were as smart as Machias or Emma. They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then, Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
I'm sure. Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well, too. As are Laura and Gaius.
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura. I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right? And Eustace's family rules over the whole eastern side of the Empire, so it feels like I should address them more formally.
Well, they both said it was okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get, like a certain someone else.
Oh, I don't plan on it. I'd hoped they'd get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end. When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity. I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to help them get along. And that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory. Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside, please.
Literally, there's like all this concrete around us.
Class 7.
Is something the matter?
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you? Come on, we're leaving.
These guys look like the straights that are literally so ugly, and then they wear boat shoes and those hot pink shorts, and then they turn to frat boys in college, but they're just fucking ugly.
Yes, Patrick!
His name is Patrick.
A word of advice. You might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
Never forget that you're literally ugly.
So they're from one of the upper classes. This is why I hate talking to them.
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles. Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives. It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Wow, really? Guess that's our cue to pick up the pace.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
Doki Doki Literature Club?
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
Stand, bow. Be seated.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago.
Yes, I definitely knew that.
This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions. A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors. But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the Empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession. He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the Empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Drycles Ricey Arden. He would later become known as Drycles the Lionhood, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia and father of the Renaissance. Not to mention the founder of this very academy. Dreikel's army was initially rather small in number. But as he traveled across the Empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased. Now, the place where Emperor Dreikel's first began gathering his army was... Reen Schwarzer, would you care to tell the class?
Oh no. Oh. Sir, if you can hear my dogs barking in the background, hopefully it'll be pretty faint, but it was the Nord Highlands, a region northeast of Erebonia. Correct. You seemed hesitant, though. Was that question a bit too difficult, perhaps? Prince Dreikel's wanderings led him to the land of the Nord, where he lived with the vagabonds, whatever, for some time. It was there that he heard of the civil war taking place in Erebonia, and those vagabonds of Nord became his very first allies. Thanks. Himph, that's what you're gonna fucking do. Academic points. Oh good, I was just about to ask what the heck AP points are. By making good decisions, acting appropriately, and completing quests, you will gain AP points. When you've accumulated enough AP, your rank will increase the next time you report a quest. There are 15 ranks. Okay. B7 to 8-0. Thanks to Elisa's assistance, Reen received the same amount of AP that would have been granted for a correct answer. In future instances, though, AP bonuses will only be given if correct answers are given from the start. I'm not gonna know anything. Very interesting.
You made it through another grueling day of classes. In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day. It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time. Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like. A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so. Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
Oh good.
A practical exam?
What does that entail exactly?
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then. Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another important announcement about a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
What?
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow.
I'm a little worried about that practical exam next week. I mean, I'm still just getting used to the staff. I'd be happy to help you train if you need a sparring partner. The gymnasium looks big enough that I'm sure we'd have no trouble finding a good spot for it. That's very kind of you to offer, but I was planning on attending club practice today. Oh, you've joined a club already? Which one did you pick? I decided to try for the band, though I'm not sure how much use they'll have for a violinist. I didn't know you played the violin. Did you just pick it up for fun? Yeah, something like that. How about you guys? Have you joined any of the school's clubs? I'm considering joining the art club. Art, huh? Somehow, that's not what I pictured for you. No pun intended. Do you have any artistic experience? I dabbled in it back home. Taught myself though, so I feel like this could be a good chance to learn proper technique. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'd love to see some of your work sometime. Oh good, you're still here. Instructor? Is there a problem? No, I was just hoping someone could do a teensy little favor for me. There's something I need picked up from the student council room. Something you need picked up? What would that be? Heh, that's for me to know and you to find out. All I'll say is it's something absolutely essential to your school life. And somebody needs to go get it. Though it doesn't matter who. Any volunteers? Sure, I'll go. If I show up in the student council room and tell them you sent me, they'll know why I'm there, right? Oh, wait. Are you sure you don't mind? You two have clubs to go to, right? I'm still totally undecided, so this shouldn't be a big deal at all. I can look in on a few clubs myself along the way, in fact. Well, if you really don't mind. Thank you. The student council room is in the student union building next door at the end of the hall on the second floor. It's open until quite late, so there's no rush. Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Okay. Alright, so the only thing that you guys really missed out of all these cutscenes was at the very beginning, just like right after I had saved last time and continued on. You just missed the calendar moving. So, I guess it's next door on the second floor. Who's that girl? This seems to be class 5's first year classroom. What year am I in? Like, I want to know if I'm like a freshman or something. Anyway, girl. Oh, glorious day, we finally got a free day tomorrow. Hee, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna spend the whole thing shopping. A little bit of retail therapy is just what the doctor ordered after all those soul-sucking classes. I'm ready to spend. Okay, so I think all the yellow dots on the map are people, so that's interesting. How do I get to... Who are you? Oh, you're a noble. You got a fancy coat on. I'm not gonna talk to her, because she's probably rude. Okay, so now we're in the main building. I need to go to the student union building. If I remember correctly, the student union building should be to the east of the main building. It doesn't seem like this is too urgent though, so maybe I'll head over after familiarizing myself with the campus a bit. There's more to Thor's than just the main building and all its classrooms. There are many other facilities located on campus. Okay, so that's the auditorium. I'm not going to remember what that looks like. Although this building is normally closed, it will be open during certain events. The field is home to more athletic activities such as practical exams. Many sports clubs such as the lacrosse and riding clubs use this area to practice too. The gymnasium is used for general training purposes. There you'll find the pool and the training hall. Those two facilities are managed by the swimming and fencing clubs respectively. As such, the gym is usually a lively spot. The engineering building is the de facto place for orbit maintenance and is managed by the engineering club. While you can't enter for now, you'll find yourself here again and again during your time at Thor's. The library holds a variety of papers and books for your perusal and serves as a handy space for study and research. You can also get there to brush up on all the Zoomerian terminology you can handle. The Student Union Club. Okay, so that's where I need to go, but my person is like right fucking there, so... The Student Union Building is a place for students to relax and unite. The first floor houses some stores and a cafeteria. You'll find the culture clubs on the second floor and even a salon reserved for upper class students on the third. Oh, okay, event markers. Okay, so... nice. That's cool. Alright, so... okay, so this is a student union club. And that's the auditorium. Oh, this is Machias. Ark, why is he in there? What's wrong? It's nothing. Oh well, I suppose I'll just return to the dorms for today. He literally is so stubborn. Okay, where's Eustace? Because that's his problem. In the library, you'll find books detailing key terminology on the second floor and a recommended reading corner on the first. The recommended reading corner is updated almost every month, so it's worth checking in on a regular basis. What's more, many books we read will be added to the book tab of your notebook for future reference. You can access the book tab by pressing the select button or choosing Note and then Books from the camp menu. This is crazy. What's up? Don't you have a club you should be running off to? Nope. Nope. I still haven't decided whether I want to join one yet. How about you? The same. None have managed to catch my interest so far. I'm in no hurry. If any have merit, I'll find out sooner or later. Well, that sounds like you, I guess. You do things at your own pace and at your own discretion, just like a noble. Humph. It doesn't take a noble to exercise critical thinking and sound judgment, at least in theory. If that's all you have to say, then leave me be. I'm not looking to be friends with you or anyone else. Right, sorry for bothering you. You know, he doesn't want to be friends, but eventually he'll come around. Hello, and welcome to the library. You'll be very familiar with it by the end of your tenure at this academy. It's almost a second home for some students. Not only do we have every kind of book you could imagine, but the quiet atmosphere makes it a perfect study spot. Feel free to come along whenever you'd like. We'd never turn away an inquisitive mind. Alright, I'm not gonna talk to Noble, because from what I've understood, they're rude. Oh, I just don't care. Man, I just don't. Nope. That's so much reading I just don't want to do. I just got done with university. The last thing I want to do is actually do more schooling through a game. Oh, she's nice. I found a very exciting novel series here the other day. Hehe, they're real page turners, so as soon as I finish one, I come right back here and grab the next one. Okay, so maybe not all the nobles are rude. It just seemed that way, because that's the way that these kids have acted, like. Okay. And this is the student council building.
This should be the student union building. I know the cafeteria is on the first floor, but I wonder where the student council room is.
It's on the second floor.
Hey there, first year.
Okay, so I am a first year.
How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Oh, yeah, it has. Guess it must be a second year. It's not easy, but I'm managing. Mostly. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay. Wait. You're a second-year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Really? You're not gonna tell me your name?
First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
You're literally just not gonna say your name? That's weird.
Trick?
You got a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
I think so. Pretty sure I do anyway.
Cheers. Alright, watch closely.
What?
Now, which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
It's in your...
Whatever.
Guess you win.
That is his right hand, though.
Usually pretty good at following moving
It's probably
objects.
not in his left hand either.
Though, wait. You said this was a trick, which means...
You catch on quick.
Huh?
Keep up the good work, man. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah as your instructor. Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back. See you around. Have a good weekend.
He's like, my coin, though.
Wait, my 50... Mirror. You got me. Andy seemed to know I was heading to the student council room, too. Somehow. Nice good. I haven't met many of the second years yet. I wonder if they're all like that. Oh well. At least now I know where I'm going. Though if it really is open late, I guess there's no real rush. I might as well see what else people are up to in here.
Yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to end this episode here. I'm going to do some more exploring before we actually go into the student council room. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Whoa, 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 I can use the mouse and go. Oh, that's so funny. Why does it let me do that? I can use the mouse to zoom in and out. Wow, look at that. Wow. Look at him with his cherry blossom, not cherry blossoms, those linden flowers in the background, dude. Love it. Okay.